Days that can feel so long. I've been hanging on to a sad love song. Nights never came to dawn. They went on and on when you pulled me out. And before I knew it, I became all about you. I became all about you. And before I knew it, I became all about you. I became all about you.
Yeah, that was crazy. Okay.
Alex gets too much limelight. Okay. Big as the Super Bowl, but the difference is just. I'm sorry. You know the Drake song? Big as the what?
No.
Big as the what? That was in my mind when I came into the Super Bowl watch party with Joe.
Did you guys watch the Usher
Big as the
performance? I guess
I watched that.
I did tune into that part.
I don't like it.
I
That
watched
was
it
like
mostly.
right when I was leaving my house. I'm like, I was just about to
You
leave.
left during halftime?
Yeah, well,
Okay,
the-
you could have
so
stayed for the
late.
performance.
okay, but the performance is like 20 minutes, and I'm like, I'm not gonna. I want to get on the road.
Yeah,
I
you
really
left
wanted
really
him
late.
Did
to
you guys
bring
hear Alicia
Justin
Keys at the
Bieber.
beginning?
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
everyone wanted. Yeah.
She
I feel
messed
so
up her
bad
note.
for her.
Yeah. Or he was just all sweaty. He didn't even play like that good of his old songs.
Yeah, he didn't
Yeah,
play
I don't
like.
think they were mashed
DJ
together
got us
pretty
falling
well.
in
Like
love.
they're
What are you doing with
That
your
was
mic?
there.
No one can
screwing
hear
it
you.
in. Screwing it in.
I think you're fine, Derrick. Your
I
cable's
think-
gonna get tied up.
I think Rihanna's was just so good last year.
Yeah, that was a good one.
That was, like, my
especially
favorite
for that. I think that was Apple Music's first one that they
Really?
were
Yeah,
like the
maybe.
sponsor of. So I feel
Well,
like they popped out.
This year.
And the set was so like simple too, but it
I
was
like
cool.
that. I
Like
like
it was just
that.
like
Yeah.
levitating and stuff.
And
I
also
liked-
just the novelty of her being pregnant during it was also
Yeah.
added to the hype.
I do
Yeah,
like when they
like
bring
that.
on all the guests though, or like guest appearances or whatever. That's always fun. That was the one thing with Rihanna, like that she didn't have
The
besides
baby was a guest appearance.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
Yeah, they could be famous one day, that child.
It's gonna be famous one day.
Imagine
Well,
like,
like really good at singing or
You're
something.
like, it can be famous. Oh,
Yeah.
Rihanna's baby is gonna be famous.
imagine like being like 18 years old and being like able to go back and watch your mom perform at the Super Bowl and like she was
And you were
pregnant
in
with you
there.
That's pretty
at
cool.
that time. Like,
That would be crazy.
and people like to go on about like how they, I sacrificed for my kid. I worked at McDonald's while I was pregnant. Like Rihanna did a freaking Super Bowl show.
Yeah, biggest sacrifice.
Maybe that's controversial. I don't know. Shout out to all the pregnant women out there.
Yeah, get up off stage. You can do it too.
You guys are limitless, unstoppable. Are we gonna watch that? Why is everyone staring at me? What is?
For you to go, welcome back.
Oh, okay. I forgot about that. Welcome back.
That's why I was staring at him too.
I said, welcome back to Ads on Air, episode 16.
17.
Last time we watched, you always, Derrick
What?
always says, Derrick, I edit these podcasts every single week. You always say the wrong number after I say the right number.
Because it's wrong.
No, you're wrong.
How am I wrong?
It's 16. It says it right here on our outline.
Just because it's written there means it's right?
Yes.
Yeah. Indeed it does. Last week we watched, in episode 15, we watched
16.
iconic Super Bowl ads from the past, and now this week we're going to watch iconic Super Bowl ads from the present,
Woohoo!
2024.
Okay, we're going to start off.
Take it
So
away.
fun.
And Caroline made this one too, so
Shout out Caroline.
Hopefully
made
the
that.
links are right this
Yeah.
time.
Okay, first we're going to watch Sarah Vay's.
Katie, was this your favorite?
This was my favorite. This one, before we start,
really liked
this
the
one,
cream, didn't you?
I was waiting for this one. The stuff prior, I was like, they have to be doing a Super Bowl ad. They have to.
No,
and
yeah.
I love that they did not release it prior so that it was a surprise. I feel like everything
Yeah.
else was released so early that it took away from the ad, to be honest.
Did you guys watch any of the ones early? Because
No.
I stayed, like, I
did.
didn't
I
watch
watched.
any. I stayed, like, anyone that was like a Super Bowl ad or released early, I just didn't watch it.
I think I saw the Uber Eats one early, just because my mom
Uber
sent
Eats,
it to me. But
Hellman's. I watched them all, I think, as they came on my like LinkedIn page or whatever, just because I knew I couldn't watch the Super Bowl because I was going to be studying. And I was like, I got to be well informed. Okay, let's watch it. I was so excited. So good.
I'm Michael Cera, and I'm pleased to announce that this is my cream. CeraVe. Oh, you didn't know? Generosity. The truth has been hiding in plain sight. I am CeraVe. Can human skin truly be this moisturized? Yeah. Wow. Let my cream hydrate you. I like this. Skin. 3 essential ceramides. All-day hydration. I'm telling them our story. CeraVe. Developed with Michael Cera. V. We like? I just think it would be really nice if people think that I make this. So, that's my thing.
So good. That was my favorite.
Alex, I feel like you didn't like it.
No, I did.
It was doesn't like Michael Cera.
I did like it. It's just we did watch it at the Super Bowl thing in the Commons.
Well, so a lot of
It-
these.
Well, yeah, but I don't know. There was something about watching it on the big screen for the first time that made it like more funny, I guess. And now just like say like I just know what he says next, and like I get like the punchline. Like I already know that there's a punchline at the end. I think it's a really good ad, and I think it's a very good like play on his last name and like good strategy. But I think it's the kind of ad that it hits home the first time, but then after that, it's not.
No replay value.
I personally think it's good every single time I've seen it. This is probably the most watched one that I have watched. Guilty.
Katie's like, it just calms me.
It does. It is. It's very calming. Have you
I'm Michael
guys?
Cera. This is my cream.
Yeah. Love it. Yeah.
Jeez.
Best campaign ever. But did you guys see Michael Cera was on like Jimmy Kimmel or something, and they were talking about his ad. Do you guys know what I'm talking about?
No.
When was it?
Like recently, because
think
it was.
so.
Hold on. Michael.
I just said Jimmy Kimmel.
He had a baby? What? What?
Is this recent?
This is 6 days ago. See, CeraVe Super Bowl ad.
Wait, is he married?
I guess. This is crazy.
Yeah, I don't know who he's married to. I have no idea.
This is crazy. This is a pulp culture moment that how did I not know about this? Hold on. We have to pause this and look up
Yeah.
who he's married to.
I always find it weird when the guys say, I had a baby.
Yeah.
I feel like I would always say, like, my wife had a baby.
Yeah.
Or we had a
What,
baby.
men can't have babies in 2024, Alex?
Oh, don't try to get me canceled, Derrick. I don't know the answer to that. I don't know what I'm supposed to
Alex
say.
could get canceled every podcast.
I could. That's what. And Derrick.
If he didn't edit it, he
Derrick
would be
sets
canceled
me
by
up for
now.
the layup. We're not even like 10 minutes in. Can men
Wait,
get
she was in
pregnant?
Arrested Development?
I don't know.
It's this girl. I
Oh,
don't know
no.
who that
he's-
is.
Never mind.
Looks like the same person, but one has longer hair.
I thought he was in Arrested
Yeah,
Development.
I
He
read it
is.
wrong. I read it wrong.
Nadine. I don't know. I don't know who she is.
Interesting. Okay, well, skip to the
Katie's
part
like, it
where he
should be
talks
me.
about
It
that.
Should've been me.
Okay, well,
Can't you see?
Super Bowl. Okay.
You sounded so excited.
Okay.
Super Bowl last night, and I gotta say, one of the best commercials was you, CeraVe. You were unbelievable. You were so funny. Did you come up with that, or did they come to you?
It all came to me. I mean, they came up with the whole idea. I mean, that I have the last name Sarah,
Yeah.
as you know.
Yeah.
And so I think I was the only actor that they approached for that. Fortunately for me, because
That's true.
you know,
John Cena can't do it.
no,
His
unless
name's
they
not
change their
Sarah.
product.
Yeah, CeraVe. No.
But because I don't have any social media or anything, and so normally I don't get approached for things like that because it's like a big part of it is putting things out on social media. But I just had it locked up because I'm the only person named Sarah. So, unfortunate.
They did a great job, by the way, with social marketing too. Whoever did this.
It was brilliant. Yeah,
You were going around where you were autographing. You were
Yeah.
going to like CBS's and stuff.
they were like, we want people to think you're crazy, and I was like, great. that'll get attention.
Nailed it.
Yeah.
Nailed it. I could do it.
I don't even have a smartphone, so I don't have. I'm
By the
totally
way,
off. So,
was that real? Your phone that you have in your dressing
yeah,
room?
that's my phone.
What year is that from? That was
It's new.
That is not new.
Yeah, it's a
That
new,
black, that flip phone.
Okay, now it becomes irrelevant.
Yeah. Well,
Wow, he's so unique. He doesn't have a phone or social media.
Well, that's what I found. So that snippet came on my For You page, and I thought it was interesting because it was a huge success online. Like, remember how like you were seeing all the clips of him putting his face on their products and stuff, and he doesn't even have social media. So like he's not posting it. It was other influencers posting, and it was like spottings. Like they had the paparazzi shot of him walking around like Brooklyn with like bags of CeraVe.
I was confused at first. I wasn't sure if like the other social media influencers, if they were hiring them, or if he just randomly went out into the world and they were hoping
No,
that.
they were-
I know that
these
now.
influencers hired.
I know that now. But at
All
first I was
staged.
like, is he just like going out in the world and they're just hoping that people catch him? I feel like that also would have been cool, but also
Well, I
there's
think
less
to
chance
some
of it
extent they
being-
were.
There's less chance of that being effective, of course. If, like it's only a bunch of bums with 100 followers catch him, and then like, okay, that's not going to work.
yeah,
Bunch of
I'm pretty
bums.
sure this was like a huge success just because of the lead up. Not just because of the lead up, but like
Yes.
mainly because of the lead up. Like more like brands should be doing that. Like I think.
That's what
Helped
this
it
was
so
my
much.
favorite. This,
But I will say, I think it is so targeted towards Gen Z. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, some of the professors at the Super Bowl thing did not get it. They hated
Really?
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I'm pretty sure, like, yeah.
I feel like our parents, though, to some extent, have watched Arrested Development and stuff, so
No,
they
my
know.
mom definitely doesn't know much.
Oh, really?
I think it's just because, or I guess, like, it was like Logo Thetis,
Yeah.
George. I don't think liked it just because, like, he was like, just.
So it was
They
just a
only
gimmick
did
with the
Michael
name.
Sarah because of his name.
Yeah, and they
Yeah.
didn't put any other thought into it. Which again, I don't think that's a bad thing necessarily because
I think it works for Gen Z,
for sure. What's wrong with
exactly.
that?
Yeah.
It works. Yeah, but I think since he's as an educator, he's teaching us to like be more creative and find the ideas. And I think this is kind of such a simple idea that
I think Gen Z is simple.
yeah, exactly.
I do.
Exactly.
Also, I think
And-
influencer marketing and celebrity stuff works better for Gen Z
Yeah.
overall.
And like our generation gets excited about this Michael Sarah guy, and his name matches with
Yeah.
the product. What more do you need? Like, what do
Yeah.
you?
And
Who
he's
else
saying
do you want? The
something funny,
lotion
like, fine.
ambassador or
Yeah,
something?
it's fine.
Like,
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, so the agency was Ogilvy. I liked it. That was my
Yeah, I
answer.
liked it.
You guys like it?
Yeah.
yeah, it was all right. No, I liked it. It's pretty good. And I like it, and I don't even really know Michael Sarah that well, other than the fact that he's famous.
Was he in that Facebook movie?
No.
Who was the guy in the Facebook, movie?
You're talking about the guy who plays Mark Zuckerberg?
Yes, who is that?
What is his name? It's
Oh.
Because I mixed them up. Do they look alike?
kind of. Not really.
No, I got it. Don't look it up. Don't look it
Okay,
up.
don't look. Oh, I know it.
It's
Justin Timberlake?
no,
No,
Jesse
well,
Eisenberg.
yes.
Jesse Eisenberg.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah, you
I
got it
mixed them
right.
up. I thought he was in the Facebook movie.
I didn't know you guys were talking about Social Network. Yeah.
The Facebook movie? I didn't know you guys were talking about the social network. I don't know.
Justin Timberlake's also in the Facebook movie.
Yeah, he is.
That's why I said it, because it
So is
popped
Andrew
up on the screen.
Garfield.
Yeah.
It's a good movie. I like it.
I fixed it.
So is Andrew Garfield.
I'm sorry.
I thought it was funny that you apologized for laughing. It's okay. They make fun of the way I speak all the time.
All right, let's watch Poppy.
Wait, is chicken on here?
That is going forward.
Popeyes, yeah.
Okay, just make sure.
Puppy.
I fell asleep during the Super Bowl, so I missed this one. So I've never seen it.
You are a human on Earth. And throughout all of humanity's existence on Earth, there have been ideas, strides, and accomplishments. Some have been enormous. Some have been small and personal. And others have been revelatory. A simple change that redefines everything we thought we knew. For example, this will be the last moment you ever think of soda as being a dirty word.
Soda!
as being bad for you, filled with unclean ingredients and unnecessary sugar. Because this is Poppy, and Poppy is soda. It tastes like soda, looks like soda, smells like soda, and fizzes like soda. Because it is soda. It will be the soda your kids and grandkids think of when they think of soda. And that's because this soda has none of the bad stuff. Instead, it has all of the flavor. Poppy is the next chapter in the story of soda. The future of soda is now, and it's called Poppy.
It was so targeted not towards us.
Yeah.
I would, yes. I
Yeah.
agree.
Wait, you think so?
Oh, yeah, they said
Definitely
your
not.
kids and your grandkids. Or
Well, okay.
Well, that
I
is
think
like
the-
spells
Okay.
targeted to us because we don't have
True,
kids.
true. No, yeah.
Well, most of us.
I guess, but for me, it did say that, but the way the ad is set up, it feels like it was talking to my grandma.
I feel like there
Yes,
was too
but-
much copy and like very copy
Yeah.
heavy and exposition heavy, which I don't think works that well with us.
I think that was the point, though. I think
Yeah.
they are so popular with us. Or I
They're trying to
they're so
expand.
popular
I
with
don't
me at
know
least.
though. I think the visuals and the music and all of
the
that
aesthetic.
tells me that it was targeted towards Gen Z era-ish, maybe even younger adults.
No.
And
Go back to
Okay,
the
but not-
go back to the editing at the beginning
Like-
though.
not
'Cause that's
everyone in
definitely
our
Gen
generation
Z.
knows what Poppy is.
Because that's definitely Gen Z.
They're
You are a human on Earth.
Like
Throughout all of
that stuff, I feel like is more Gen Z.
What? No.
Or maybe wait. Like
We get
I
into
feel
a
like it's
fight over the
social
Poppy ad.
media-ish. Like this kind of stuff is like social media aesthetic.
No, it's talking about inventions when we were
I'm
not
talking about
alive.
the visuals. I'm talking about the visuals though.
He's talking about the words that are appearing.
Oh,
but that
no,
just matches the Poppy brand, like the
No,
branding.
Okay,
I
I
that's
think.
think
fair,
I would
that's
disagree.
fair.
That's like cartoonish, like how our parents grew up.
I watched cartoons.
I'm gonna be honest, Caroline. I think you're completely off the mark on this one.
I think
don't
you're completely off the mark.
I think this.
I think it's a bad ad. To be honest.
Yeah,
A lot of people do.
yeah.
I just one thing they do get
My-
right that it's annoying, but the amount of times that they say soda, but we can obviously see that they're trying to position themselves as soda. They are the new soda. Soda. It's not Poppy. It's not prebiotic. Do they even say prebiotic once
No.
in the
No.
thing?
They're just like totally
It's soda.
soda.
It's the
I feel
new
like
soda.
if they were going for an older demographic, they would have mentioned the prebiotic stuff.
No,
I feel
I
like.
really
I
think
feel
they're
like-
going for the older demographic in this ad.
I feel
Poppy
like
prune juice.
maybe that's the problem. Maybe they're trying to go for both, and maybe that's why I don't think it connects with either.
Maybe.
Maybe I think maybe they're too wide of a target.
Yeah.
Maybe that's
That's
why.
it.
It's
Maybe
not
they
as-
just
I feel like
didn't
it's
know
like
what they were doing
Guys,
at all.
my mom loved it though. And
So
she's-
that's where your conspiracy comes
No,
from.
not-
is that
not-
just
I
because
can
your
see my
mom
mom
loves it.
liking
Not
this.
just
I can see
because-
my mom liking this.
so
My
guys,
mom wouldn't like it. I don't think.
Yeah, I don't. I think it would be. I don't know, like too complicated. I just don't think there'd be any interest in it.
I feel like the
And-
product itself and the brand is better geared towards the younger Gen Z demographic. So I think just going like
That's
obviously
true.
you can go for the older a little bit, but I don't think that's where their focus should be.
It gives it away. The thing where me and Caroline are like so completely divided on is the fact that they say it will be the soda that your kids know as soda. That alludes
That's
to
not why.
you,
That's not why I
future.
think it's
You
for
not
it.
have-
Our
Having
future kids, because
kids.
it says
Yeah, it's like
it says
your
the soda of the
generation.
future, or the whatever of the future at the end. That's kind of like the tag. So it's talking about our kids. They're saying
I
right
so
now
want to talk
let's
to the
start.
strategist and ask.
Let's
Yeah.
start. Poppy is screw Sprite.
The strategist
Coke.
is
Or
Chat
see the
GPT.
let's
Virtue
see the
Worldwide.
creative brief.
Yeah,
Let's see the brief.
I want to break it down.
Someone email Virtue Worldwide.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm very disappointed. I think they could have done a lot better. And I don't know if that entire ad was what aired, but it was long. So they definitely spent a lot of money on
I
that.
think that was that whole thing did air. Also, what if their brief was just the clip of us talking about them? They just sent that to the agency.
And they're like, screw these kids.
Bloomington, Indiana. Where's that?
I
Okay.
really didn't like the copy. Also,
didn't like
We
it.
know an IU alum didn't make that ad. Just saying.
Yeah. Okay, Uber Eats.
Jeez, that one got fired up. No.
Who's this guy?
It's an ad before the ad.
Love that.
Derek's first day on YouTube.
I didn't know you could get all this stuff on Uber Eats. Gotta remember that.
Well, you know what they say. In order to remember something, you gotta forget something else. Make a little room And that's how I remember Uber Eats has coffee, by forgetting something else.
Have a seat.
A what?
Remember when you used to be a pepper lady?
Wasn't it the Cinnamon Sisters?
Basil babes?
Paprika Girls?
No, that's absurd.
Jen. Hey.
Hi,
Okay.
have we met?
Did someone doodle on my face?
I'm so glad I remembered Uber Eats has office supplies, but I feel like I forgot something.
Yeah.
So, is Miss having a seat?
No. It's not coming off!
Give me a hand.
Worked together for 10 years?
10 years.
Yeah.
You were great.
You still don't know, do you?
I don't.
Right.
Like I forget 10 years of my life.
I hate this town.
I hope I get to play the halftime
Yeah, they
show
played it
someday,
right
man.
after he did the halftime show. So which was perfect.
That is
alignment.
perfect
Yeah.
timing.
That's smart. I'm gonna revoice one of Professor Logothetis' concerns that the whole I understand what they were going for. I thought it was comedic, but the whole idea of having to forget something to remember something else doesn't make any sense. And also, me personally, I don't think that idea ties to the brand exclusively enough.
Oh.
Like, because
I
you don't.
disagree.
But like, okay, when you're going on Uber Eats in the app, do you have to? Is there anything about remembrance for getting that like specifically ties to the brand?
I think that's Uber Eats whole like that's like their problem. Like everyone thinks it's just like Uber Eats like for food, but they have so much more. Like in 2022,
But,
remember
okay, I
that
feel like they
commercial that
should've-
was like eating all
Yeah,
this stuff?
I like what you're saying, Caroline.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with what you're
I
saying.
like that commercial.
I like this one better.
I feel
I
like
like this.
they should have focused more on that instead of just
They
showing
did.
celebrities and funny scenarios.
What? They did focus on it.
What do you mean?
Well, I feel like we're getting so.
I don't know.
how the event should have been.
I think I'm just in a heated mood today. Like I
Just-
want
No, I-
yeah, I
it's
know. I'm like tired. I'm like, "Ugh." I just want to say this Logothetis professor. Maybe I'll have him. I don't know. I don't want to like disagree
Okay.
with them too much, but I respectfully disagree. Since when does advertising have to be so logical? Like, it's just a funny
I agree.
thought of
I
like,
agree.
think
It
it's
should be
just
you have to
logical, but I
forget
think in
something.
this
He's a
case-
totally different target market than we are.
Yeah, that's fair.
And I think he's just speaking for
that's
himself.
fair. That's fair. Because even
don't
in
know.
class when I say like ad, he's like, no, I don't like it, which is fine.
Oh.
But I think I did enjoy the ad. I just think it could have been better, and I think they could have done something more Uber Eats. Like I feel that ad was.
I love it.
I feel like that concept could have gone with so many other brands though. Personally.
Okay, no.
Okay.
Wait, give me a brand.
DoorDash.
No, DoorDash doesn't have office supplies and flowers and all
But
this
I
stuff.
still think the whole forgetting thing. I don't know. I feel like it's a little broad.
I
feel
will
like they
say
could've
my
focused
one
in a little
critique is
more.
that
And
the
Uber-
brief kind of does show through where it's like, you know, like what's the point of the ad is to make people remember that. So like it literally like whatever text shows up on the screen, it's like remember Uber Eats has stuff other
Yeah.
than that. I think they could have like hidden better. Also, I don't think the amount of celebrities were necessary. I think a few were good. I like Jelly Roll in there just
like
because he's
Usher's.
like kind of hot right
I like
now.
Usher's.
But
I used to love Friends, so I like the Friends.
I think
Friends
the
reunion
Friends one is
aspect.
good.
I don't know who Jelly Roll is. Was he the guy with the face tattoos?
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't
I know
really
who
know.
that is.
He's
I
like an
just know
artist
that.
or something. I've just
Yeah.
he's popped up a lot. I
He's
watched
been-
a podcast with him on it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. I think
Anymore.
I don't know. Maybe that's just me. I feel like
What would you do instead, Derek? Do you have like a better idea or like a way that you tweak
not
it?
off the top of my head. I feel like
I think it
But I
couldn't
wanna
work
cut
with
it coming
DoorDash
forward.
because Uber Eats.
Okay,
Eats is
maybe
in the
not
name.
DoorDash.
That's why that's like the thing. Like Eats. Like
but I feel like
DoorDash-
the whole forgetting something to remember something else, like another brand
I see where you're
could
coming
another
from.
brand could have some sort of feature that's not necessarily that people don't think about, and then that brand could be like, forget about this to remember we have this feature.
I
feel like
get that, but I think it works the best with Uber Eats, given their name and given what they offer, which is way more.
I'll recant what I'm saying. I still do think it works. I feel like I still think that maybe they could have. Maybe not done a different idea, but maybe tweak the idea to make it more Uber Eats, to like bring it closer to the brand and make it more specific so someone else can't go with a similar idea. Because I feel like still another brand could do a similar thing where like forget something else, or we also have this.
But
this
they
product
did it
benefit.
first, so no one's gonna
That's
do
true.
that.
That's true. That's true.
And at the end of the day, like all of this, you know, either there's no one's like right or wrong, but at the end of the day, for me personally, I didn't know that Uber Eats did all that. I thought they
Me
were
neither.
only food, and now I know. So now and I do use Uber Eats a lot for like I'll go to the grocery store and forget an ingredient in something that I'm making. I'm like, I'm not going all the way back out into town or whatever for like tomatoes or something, and I'll just Uber Eats it. But now that I can do that with like any product, I mean, it's dangerous for me.
It worked on Alex.
It worked on me. Like now I'm like, I can order anything.
Yeah. I know. I guess, did you guys all see the Eats one where they were like eating the like toilet paper and stuff?
Yes.
That was 2022. Did you see that in 2022 Super Bowl?
Possibly.
I should have linked it, but I asked, like, I like this one better.
Hold on, we can
Just
probably
'cause-
find it.
Yeah, if you just look up, I think it's 2022 Super Bowl. It's with the girl from White Lotus. Yeah.
Yeah, this one was so
Oh,
good.
Jennifer, okay.
If it was delivered with Uber Eats, does that mean I can eat it? It says eat.
It's a diaper. This tastes bad.
Ooh. And thanks to Uber Eats, we don't even know what food is anymore.
This isn't food.
We can't eat any of this.
Why, Uber Eats?
That bag's a liar.
So this was them introducing that they have more than
I
Eats.
remember that one. I personally like this one better.
I don't. First of all, I hate the sound.
I
the
hate
TikTok oh no sound.
Well, that was popular then.
I don't know.
probably.
Kind of the message kind of I feel like the message is better, comes across in better this year's in this
I
year's
think so
ad.
too.
I
but
think the message
I like them
comes
both.
across
I like them both.
I mean,
like
I
them
love
both.
Jennifer
And I
Coolidge,
think-
but other than that,
Oh yeah, that's her
And
name.
the
I
guy
forgot
from
her name.
Succession. I like
Oh.
him.
And Trevor Noah.
Nick.
I don't know. I've never seen-
Nicholas. Okay.
Oh, what was I gonna say? Oh, I like that they kept with their same brand. Like the briefs, kind of the same, but it was different creative. You know what I'm talking about?
No, I like it.
Yeah,
Also,
I
Yeah,
do like that.
yeah.
I do like that. How it was like a continuation
Yeah,
of the same
it
idea.
continu- yeah.
And
Look
they're
at us
still
all getting
doing that
along.
same- they still have that same message, but
Yeah.
finding different ways to tell it. I do
Yes,
appreciate
I
that.
like that.
I will also add about the celebrities. I think the wide range of celebrities helps appeal to different people. Like they use a lot of celebrities. They
But
did
it's
that both
different types
years,
of
but they're
celebrities.
very different types. So then it's like your mom who watches whatever will be like, "Oh, I recognize him," or it's like, "You know what I
okay,
mean?"
that's true.
Yeah.
I didn't really think about that.
Yeah, I like that. I like
Yeah.
all the
I just get
celebrities.
like, ooh, I can't imagine their budget for that. They
Yeah.
have all
Do you
those
guys-
celebrities.
I feel like when I see a Super Bowl commercial, the lighting and everything just looks like a Super Bowl commercial.
Yeah.
Like you can
It's
just
like
the
tell.
production is
It's
higher.
just so crisp and so like I don't know.
That is
Because if
true.
they're spending like $30 million on celebrities,
Yeah, yeah.
Alone.
they're gonna
Yeah.
like, let's just add another like $5,000 to the lighting budget.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it. Okay, State
Okay.
Farm.
This was I
This is
think
High
like
Dive.
This one was
this is
super
High
hyped.
Dive,
High
Chicago.
Dive.
Shout out.
Wait, pause it and
We
restart.
love
Because number
you.
one, because we were talking, and number two,
Can't wait to apply to your internships.
I promise you guys, I've seen the analytics. No one from High Dive is watching this. Just gonna be honest with you.
I'll tell my guy to watch it. Emmett. He's my TA in local thesis class.
Shout out.
I'll tell him to send it to all his homies.
Is that your contact at High Dive?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Tell them all about us.
I'll tell him to send it to all his homies.
Yeah, you can introduce us.
High Dive, we do love you. Wait a minute. Hold on. High Dive and Ad Club have some beef because
What?
I reached out to them for like an agency visit and then an industry speaker and all this stuff, and they have blown me off every single time. Never gotten back to any of my emails. And
You're
I've
emailing the
emailed
wrong person.
You remember
I've
that,
e-
yeah,
I've
yeah, no,
emailed-
that happened to me. That,
all throughout the
'cause
company.
I emailed someone at High Dive and he told me no, that's the wrong person because her title is so confusing because you think she's the
Interesting.
person
From the
you're supposed to
website.
message for like outreach and like for contact and stuff. She's not. No, I did that because her title's confusing. He was
I'm
like,
just
no,
gonna
people
submit
do
this
that
for
all
my
the
video.
time.
Oh yeah, maybe I should just submit this for my creative video. High Dive, you need to give a little bit more direction for your creative
That's the
video.
point. They don't want direction. I think that's the point.
Yeah.
No, you're supposed to jump off the High Dive. with new
Starting
ideas.
from ground
Hey,
zero though is a lot.
All right, let's watch it.
You say that's yours? No, that's mine.
What I was gonna say
came
is,
up with
isn't
it.
this the wasn't this like
I
considered
literally
like
told
the
you
number
about
one
it.
ad in
Yes,
the
yes.
country? Okay, that's good context to have going into it.
Thank you, Agent State Farm.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Cut. Hey, Arnold, I'm hearing neighbor. It's neighbor.
That's what I said. Neighbor.
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 Hey, let's go again.
Like a good neighbor. State Farm is there.
Cut.
Now what?
Neighbor.
Yeah, neighbor. Just like it's written on the paper. Neighbor! That was the sheep. And you know it. Neighbor.
Still no.
Neighbor.
Neighbor.
Bar.
Bar.
Bar! This lady's in labor.
Cut. Arnold, got a bit of a script change. You'll love this.
Thank you, Agent State Farm.
Like a good
neighbor, State Farm is there.
You are a backstabber.
I am a backstabber.
That was good.
That was really good.
I liked it, but I think the original Jake from State Farm, like when we were growing up, I think we talked about it during the Super Bowl event with Joe. Like with the khakis, that guy. Those are just so like iconic that it's like hard for me to like think this is better.
Him for Halloween.
Oh yeah, people still do it.
Yeah. I love that.
Yeah.
Maybe no, go ahead.
I like how they brought in the Jake guy.
I feel like they should do like a reboot of that commercial with the new Jake, and like
I
do
think
a
they
play.
have for sure, or maybe or not, or the same gist of it.
No, they've literally remade the original, like, walk down the stairs who you're on the phone with the new
Oh,
Jake.
really?
They have.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess you just haven't seen it. Never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do like it though.
I don't know. I guess I'm not really the target. Like the Danny DeVito and like Arnold, they don't really like appeal to me. I respect what I really just noticed right now. I really like the soundtrack has like the jingle written into it. So like when you first push play, it's like burn, burn, burn. When he's carrying the dogs, like rewatch it. Everyone
I like
listen.
that.
Listen.
I saw that the
Caroline. Sorry.
like the studio, the films is like their logo.
You're right. You're right. You're right.
Ba-na-na-na. That's probably so
Like that's like small detail like,
I like that.
That's
I
pretty
feel
good.
like one thing I thought when I first saw it, the first image is
Saw it.
When I first saw it,
Katie.
back when I was growing up in Texas.
Is that the game we're playing today?
Hey, I know I mean, no one's gonna be speaking, but
You were literally saying your R's as W's earlier, so. Me and Caroline are the only ones that know how to speak.
Okay, we're gonna catch you guys.
Unless
one
Caroline's reading off the outline.
Don't let me read. Don't let me read.
Is that? Oh my gosh, I don't remember what I was gonna say. When I first saw it, guys, I had to go to speech therapy when I was a kid because I didn't produce my R's. So calm down.
okay, that word doesn't have any R's in it.
I guess I gotta go back to my W's.
That's people get their W's and their R's
Exactly,
mixed
that's
up.
my problem.
okay.
I couldn't say my
I'm
own
not
name.
making fun of you. I'm not
Do you know
making fun of
how
you.
hard
Not
it is
me,
to
but-
go through life not being able to say your own name, Derrick? I had to be pulled out of class, Katie. It was so bad.
Okay,
I had
I'm
to go to a
really
special
sorry.
group.
I'm
Trauma.
really sorry.
And then
Yeah,
Matthew
please, this
works
is
like-
not therapy.
I didn't mean to unpack this.
Guys, I'm
Farm.
sweating. I'm leaving.
Make your comment.
Oh my
Like a
gosh.
good name.
Me and Arnold in the same class.
Derrick, you can be in this.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I don't really know who this Arnold guy is. I know who Danny DeVito
What?
is.
You've never heard of Arnold
They're
Schwarzenegger?
like-
No.
Terminator?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I just
Sorry.
know him like I just know
No.
famous people because they're famous. I don't know why they're
Wasn't he like
Yeah,
He's
I don't know why.
amazing.
I don't know why
He's
Danny
like the
DeVito's
big
Danny
famous.
DeVito's just like an
Literally.
old guy that like everyone thinks is funny that
Yeah.
kind of has a dry sense of humor in my opinion.
Arnold
Yeah, I
Schwarzenegger was
agree.
like the action hero of the 80s and 90s for film.
Oh,
Yeah, I
then,
wasn't
okay. Then I
born
like
then.
that he chose him because
Yeah,
action.
exactly.
But do you guys remember the podcast where we watched that one TikTok with the girl who was like, "Who is Agent State Farm?"
Yeah.
They tried to do what Sarah V did and kind of failed.
I agree with that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
That's okay. That's a good point. Yeah, because she was like, and I bet you, because when I was editing the last week's podcast, I was watching that and I was like, oh, like they were doing like the superhero thing or
but
whatever.
no one got it.
And I was like, I bet you the influencer that they paid to do that didn't even know about this campaign. Like I bet you she was just like they were just like allude to like a superhero or like throw the word superhero in there somewhere and
Yeah.
sure I just did.
All right, let me know.
I
Another
think they
crit-
could have built it up.
Another
better.
critique high dive. it was way too like much teased. I get like they probably spent like a ton of money on this campaign.
Definitely.
But there was way too much like teasing, and it was like confusing. I'm like, are they releasing a movie? And it was just, like,
they were a little confusing.
I think my thing when I saw this, the first thing that he does is like run out of a house that's blowing up with dogs, and I was like, that's very like insurance based because you know your house gets destroyed and you need insurance, blah blah blah.
Are they not insurance?
What?
Wait, is State Farm insurance?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, you're saying it's good. I thought you were saying it's bad. I'm like, what?
No.
Oh,
My problem is I feel like all the other stuff was kind of random. I feel like every scenario should have been insurance breaks to bring it together. Like him saving people from like a crashed car or that kind of stuff. Because then it was just him fighting
This
through
is
a
where the
helicopter.
high dive recruiter closes the tab.
All right, so poor people not
Constructive criticism.
Write their name off their
Constructive. No, I actually do. I think it's good.
Yeah, but I would have
I
made
like
that.
it
I would
overall.
have made that little change just to bring the
like
whole
that
thing
you said
together.
that, though.
Everyone in
good.
America thinks it's good. So nice job.
I'm not saying it wasn't good.
Nice
but
job, High Dive.
Good job.
Okay,
High
let's
Dive.
move on.
We
Can
love
we
you.
take a brain break and watch the Kanye one, please? Because I'm scared we're not going to get to it.
Fine, we're doing Popeyes right after.
It's just a little
Fine,
short.
yeah.
No,
Maybe
we're
skip
doing right after.
We can just talk about them because everyone will know what we're talking about.
Podcasting can be a long process.
Podcasting, guys?
Is this
Just listening to us.
This is Kanye.
Hey y'all, this Ye, and this is my commercial. And since we spent all the money on the commercial spot, we actually didn't spend any money on the actual commercial. But the idea is I want you to go to Yeezy.com, YEEZY.com, and I'm gonna write it at the bottom of the screen, and I got some shoes, and that's it.
Didn't even
Did
write
that
it.
air? Did that air during the Super
Yeah,
Bowl?
apparently
I didn't watch it.
Apparently, it only aired in like Chicagoland area and like Miami or something, like those districts.
Interesting.
But I don't know why the volume was so low. But
It was a bad quality.
no, in the actual
It
like
was.
ad, in the actual ad,
it was funny.
like better volume. But I think that's this year's like moving QR code.
Yeah.
Yes, I agree.
Or the
It was
one
just
where
so
with
Kanye.
the remote, like the what was that last year?
Yeah, where people
Like you
thought they
have
sat
to
on the
think
remote.
about it in the context of like everyone's sitting or like you're having a conversation or whatever. Like if the commercials are on during the Super Bowl, you've been like drinking for a few hours, and then Kanye pops up on your
like, and it
screen
looks like
with
you're
a.
FaceTiming.
He didn't even return
That
his
is-
phone.
Yeah.
It's vertical, and half the screen is just black. You know how much? Okay, you know how much he could sell each side of
That
the
is
black
so
screen.
true.
$50,000 right there. Just kept it black. Has the flashing Yeezy.com at the bottom. I want to know why Yeezy. Okay. I want to know like how much traffic did Yeezy.com get after that? Because that could honestly be like one of the most like return on investment campaigns.
Well,
but we don't know.
one of my friends looked it up like after, and like things were sold out, and like things were heavily discounted.
Wait
and
a
stuff.
minute. Okay, this might be a pain, but can real quick. Doesn't Google have like you can see? Look up Google like
Analytics.
Google Analytics like term search or something. Oh, it's Google Trends. Okay, now search up the word Yeezy.com. Explore. Okay, now we just need to find the let's change this to, what is it, a week ago?
7.
It was exactly a week ago.
Okay, maybe a little bit more so we can see past 30 days. Look at that spike.
That spike is crazy.
Look how low it's been, and then boom, Kanye goes on his phone.
True,
the
but
thing.
like, is that? I feel like that could be a lot of commercials.
No,
In the
not
Super
no.
Bowl, you don't think they have that same
I don't-
spike after like
Let's try
CeraVe?
State Farm.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, do CeraVe and State Farm.
Yeah.
Compare.
But no one else.
There's literally a compare button.
I would do CeraVe. Or okay, you can do
State Farm or CeraVe?
Survey.
I say State Farm. It's the
State-
biggest.
yeah, State Farm
Let's
is the
look
biggest.
at
Okay, fine, State Farm,
Kanye
State Farm.
compared to the biggest
you're right.
so-called campaign.
This one?
No, dude.
Do the. It's
What, guys?
Search term.
Yeah.
This is a search term.
No,
search
click on
term.
search term.
Okay, so there was a spike, but like it wasn't.
Look at the. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
See.
not-
Yeah.
Kanye
Okay.
beat State Farm. I don't
Yeah,
care what you say.
wow.
Ad Age, USA Today. I don't care. Kanye won.
Also, I will say, as much as I don't like Kanye, it was honestly kind of creative genius just because it got everyone talking. Like, this dude bought a very, very expensive commercial spot and he did that.
Mm-hmm.
You
Yeah.
know what I mean? I just think.
That's why I'm shocked that it's not like the title of the Super Bowl,
Yeah.
like how
'Cause I
the
didn't know about
QR
it.
code one was.
You didn't hear about this?
I wonder if
I
don't
heard about
even
it,
know.
but I
if-
also thought it was a joke.
I thought it was a
didn't-
joke
I
at
didn't
first.
see it,
I
yeah.
genuinely thought it was a joke.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't watch the Super Bowl, so I couldn't.
Or I thought it was like
But it
I
didn't
thought
even play
someone
here.
like AI'd him
It didn't
and
play
like
here?
Really?
yeah,
Didn't he
or
say
like
it don't play
it
in
was just
Chicago?
like
That's the thing.
Miami?
I wonder if that's actually true. I just heard that. I don't know if that's actually true, but
I personally was watching the Super Bowl and I didn't see it.
I feel like
That-
it should have aired everywhere because then it
If-
would have been blowing up.
if he would have bought it
It would've been more
everywhere, then it
expensive.
probably would have like broke the internet. I think.
Maybe.
He has the money. He has the money. Kanye, he has the money.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously,
good for
I
you.
think
Oh,
probably
anyone
not
on
because
Popeyes?
he's recording a video on his phone for a Super Bowl.
But I
which
think
is
that's part of the joke. I think that's part of the joke. He
But
has the
to
money.
go sell his Yeezys that like didn't he get like his contract canceled with Adidas?
Yeah,
There's
so
like
he- so
Yeezys,
he
the
can't put
value of
up
Yeezys
Adidas
has
on.
gone like way down.
Yeah. Okay, Bryson?
Anyways, I'm happy we got to talk about that.
Broke the internet again.
Did you post this?
No. Well, not on purpose.
Well, it's coming in hot.
It's Verizon 5G. The network is crazy powerful. I bet you can't break that.
I bet I can.
Wait, what?
Beyonce breaks the internet, but can she break Verizon?
Broken?
No.
Time for a surprise drop. Did I break it?
You broke me. Oh, no.
Say my name.
Sleatze. But it still didn't work, so.
Introducing Beyonce I.
What the?
Seriously? How about Barbie? I'm running for Beyonce of the United States. Can you hear me now?
No breaking.
I thought you meant in the sphere.
No, on the spear.
Still working.
How about the first woman to launch the first rocket for the first performance in space?
Verizon didn't break.
You ain't gonna break me.
Still works.
Okay, they ready. Drop the new music.
Why did he
And
have
she-
access to the
she
gravity?
dropped
of the space station?
New songs, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, she dropped. Yeah.
And then announced the
So I
country
liked
album.
that.
I will
'Cause
also.
she was like, drop the new music.
that guy that's like with her the entire time, has anyone seen Veep?
He's from Veep. He's from Arrested
He's from
Development.
Arrested Development. But in Veep, he's like the vice president's bag man or whatever. So he just carries a bag around and is like the assistant like this the entire
Oh,
time.
that's
So
funny.
personally, I didn't see this ad before this, but I really like it just because of that connection.
That was the extended version. There was like scenes in there that I didn't see. Yeah. So that I don't think they showed all of that during the Super
I think
Bowl.
that's really. I think this is a good ad.
I like
I
it.
love the
Beyonce
concept.
also
I
in
I
love
that
think
the
ad
it's
is
a
crazy.
great use of a celebrity.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it was so like intentional.
Yeah. Is this when she released like this ain't Texas?
Yeah. Yeah.
That song
this
is
is High Dive
crazy.
Katie's the next Beyonce.
His High Dive too.
I think. Oh yeah, this is High Dive also.
High Dive, what's going on? Come on. We love your stuff.
Wait, no, I don't think it's high dive. I think I
You
lied.
lied?
I think I lied. I think
Sorry.
I copied and pasted. I'm
Sorry,
so sorry.
sorry.
I don't think
High
it's
Dive, but we thought you were good enough to make this, so
So
Caroline thought so at least.
yeah. It's. I don't think it's high dive.
Okay. Popeyes.
High Dive did the Yeezy one.
Okay, you guys still got 3 people for your internship.
Oh, we have to watch this one thing. I have to pee so bad, guys.
This will be our last one.
Katie, what if this was a great ad and we missed it?
It wasn't. It's eBay.
freezing me. That means
Yes. There's a better chicken wing. Popeyes.
Sailor Man?
No. The chicken place.
Crispy. Juicy. What else have we done?
I mean, man. There's a lot. There's a lot's been going on.
Here we go. Whoa! Ah, make it stop! Make it stop! 2 dogs in one? Impossible! A pack for your fanny? Genius! What the Come to Papa! Yay, yay, yay! We did it!
The wait is over. Popeyes finally has wings.
Love that chicken from Papa!
I like that
I really
ending.
like it.
The ending was good.
One of Kelly's old students worked on that ad. Fun fact. He
that's
spoke to our
cool.
class.
Wow.
Good for
What did he
him.
say about it?
He was like, I couldn't tell my parents. They planned this in the summer, and he's like, he couldn't tell anybody about it until like the month of the Super Bowl, and he was
So
like,
he
I was
knew.
holding that in. I was like, dang, that's our future, guys. We're gonna have to hold this.
I
Kind of
cannot
secrets
wait
in.
for that. I feel like the FBI is having secrets that can't tell anyone. Like when
That's gonna
my,
be hard.
my future wife asked what I did to work, high classified.
Classified. Yeah, can't
We're
tell
like
you.
in the CIA. That's hilarious.
Also, I made fun of eBay at the beginning, but actually, didn't they have a really good Super Bowl ad?
I didn't
It was
see it.
eBay, right? They had the like.
No, that was Temu.
No, stop.
Who's eBay?
I didn't see an eBay one.
The one where there's like historical people. Is that not eBay? What was it? The historical people?
Maybe it was.
Pull it up.
Well, I might be.
Ancestry? While you do that,
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Is
that
it
was
eBay?
No, that was I know exactly what you're talking
Was it a
about.
car dealership?
No.
It was
that's
the
not.
flowers for men, right?
What? No. What?
What?
Historical.
I
people.
love what's his name? Ken Jung.
Ken
Yeah.
Jeong, Dr.
Jung.
Ken.
What is
Yeah.
he in?
Community.
The Hangover.
Okay.
The
is
Hangover.
what got him really
Oh, The
popular.
Okay, I can't find it, so maybe I'm
Here,
lying.
let me-
I feel like they could have used him a little bit better because he's really funny and a lot of people like him.
I
And
disagree. I thought he was used pretty
I thought he
great.
was used very well.
I don't
This?
know.
Just
The Roomba scene, like that was funny.
It reminds me kind of. I feel like it would be an ad that would be in like 2018. Like I don't know, it
Maybe.
doesn't scream
Yeah,
2024 to me.
yeah.
It screams
Okay,
Is that a
like,
good
true.
thing
What
or a
they were
bad thing?
showing.
yeah, like the Roomba.
Yeah.
That's so like I
Old
don't know,
news.
old news. But I guess it said he was frozen like 1972, so
Yeah.
it makes sense. But
DoorDash. Is this what you're talking about? With the
Yeah.
Whoa.
Is this what you're talking
Yeah,
about?
I think so.
Yeah, DoorDash.
It was DoorDash.
Flowers for men, like I said.
oh,
Okay.
I do know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
We don't have to watch it.
Yeah, we don't have to watch it.
I didn't really like it.
Uber Eats was
I
better.
like the concept. I didn't like the
personally.
execution. Where are we?
Jeez, now we know why we don't
This.
get Derrick the.
Okay.
I found it.
Yeah.
You clicked on every single link except for the outline.
Oh
Okay,
my
well,
gosh.
besides the commercial, do you think they should have added wings to their menu? I've never
Oh,
had
that's
Popeyes.
interesting.
So yeah, do you think
Remember when
it's
they
a
added
good
the
choice, like
chicken
brands?
sandwich?
Yeah, we don't want another one of those. Someone really got shot over that.
What?
You didn't hear about that?
No.
Yeah.
Let me look it up.
it
You
up.
can't control this anymore.
Someone literally got
there-
shot for what?
Yeah.
I heard
for
about
the
the chicken
chicken
sandwich, but I thought
Because
it.
someone got the last one, and the guy behind him followed him outside and shot him. I'm dead
Wow.
serious.
In my town, the Popeyes got built. Like Popeyes was
Stabbed
new.
out. I've
Stabbed,
never
he
had
got
Popeyes.
stabbed.
Popeyes was brand new, and then the chicken sandwich came out like a month later. And the line, it's like on like a main street. The line was just like there was honking. Like
Wait, see, is that
it
gonna
was like
happen with
backed up in the
this?
road.
For the chicken wings?
That's why they had to
Maybe
wait
it is.
a few years.
Yeah.
That's what Joe said. He's like they had to wait
Yeah.
for the chicken line to die down or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
The chicken
Yeah, the chicken
sandwich
sandwich.
line.
Yeah, yes.
I don't.
Well, the
I don't
agency
know.
was
I feel like
McKinney.
Wings is
I like it. I
Wings
like
is
the
less of a
ad
jump.
overall, to be
right. I
honest.
feel like
Yeah.
Wings is like. There's like a lot of places you can get wings. At the time when Popeyes came with the chicken sandwich, like not
It
a
was
lot of
pretty
places
much-
were doing
It was
that.
pretty much Chick-fil-A's thing.
Yeah.
And now
Yeah.
everyone has a chicken sandwich.
I know.
But
Yeah.
Remember when McDonald's came out with theirs? Like everyone did a chicken sandwich.
Yeah.
because after this Popeye stuff, they were like, "Oh shoot, that's what people want."
Friggin' IU started doing chicken
literally,
sandwiches.
literally.
Yep. Okay. Do you have time for any of the other ones? Timu. I do not want to watch that stupid ad again. I hated it.
I think.
No, we're not watching it. Sorry for the listener.
Yeah, we'll just talk about it. Timu, it just played like 4 times, and I was like, this is stupid. But you
was
were
bad.
defending it.
I was defending it.
Huh?
Yeah.
What do you like about it?
What did I say about it?
I think you were just
okay.
like-
So my thing is, I don't know who introduced Timu or Temu to your guys' family, but in my
grandma.
family, it was my grandma. Okay. Now, people are saying the commercial's so childlike. It's like a cartoon. It's a Timu. Like, it just repeats it, whatever.
Yeah.
Old people need that in order for it to get into their brain.
I guess.
The graphics remind me of a casino slot machine. Also, old people. Their target market is being hit.
I see where you're
Everyone
coming
talked
from.
about it. I think it's no mistake that they obviously knew everyone was mispronouncing their name, and that was literally the lyrics to the entire commercial.
Temu. No, it's
They knew
not
that was
Timu.
going to get people to talk about it. Do I love it from like an advertising perspective of like, oh my gosh, I think it's a work of art? No, absolutely not.
yeah.
Do I think it's effective? Completely.
Honestly, yeah, I think it probably did work.
Do I think they got their
depends on
money's?
what their goal was.
I think they got their money's worth.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think I'm a.
I don't think
huge
this
fan of
caused everyone who hates Timu to change their minds and start using it though. I do think it got a lot of people talking about it, but I don't know if it's
Brand
gonna,
awareness.
I know, yeah, but I don't know if that's going to translate into more sales. In the
Right.
future.
That is a good point. Especially because I've just got an ad on TikTok the other day after the Super Bowl, and it was like something about like child labor or something in like China or whatever, and like they were listing like Timu as one of the
Yeah, they're really bad
things.
for
Yeah.
it.
Like I'll
not
never
the
buy
best.
anything on Timu.
No.
Yeah.
I thought it was scammed. I thought it was total. Everything on there is like a scam.
People have been saying
It is kind of like people
It's
are
like
hinting
Wish
at that.
2.0.
Unfortunately, I do own stuff from Timu because my grandma buys me this stuff. And I mean,
Gotta tell your grandma.
she's gotten me like 3 chains from their like necklaces, but
Turns green.
Yeah, first of all, it's like you can just smell the metal coming off it, and they're all silver, and I'm a gold person, so.
Hope your grandma's not watching.
She's on Timu right now.
She's shopping away.
Well,
Timu.
Okay, there was a lot more we could have talked about, but I know Caroline.
Comment your favorite
I have to
one.
pee. Comment your favorite one. I say I did like Dunkin's too. To be honest, I liked.
I
Dunkin's.
didn't like Dunkin'.
I did not like Oreos.
Really? I haven't seen Oreos, but I'm gonna watch it after this.
After you pee.
Yeah, I have to pee so bad. Can you tell?
Well,
I'm like using my legs together.
Well, so this is the only. Okay, Katie's.
let's wrap it up.
Squeezing my legs.
Hurry, please.
Is this the only Super Bowl episode that we're doing? So this is it.
This was our second Super Bowl one.
Everyone's.
I think
Well,
people
yeah,
are
but
over
I'm
the
talking
Super
about
Bowl
over
now.
like for the
Yeah.
new ads because there's more than this.
Oh
There's
yeah,
a
there's
lot
so
more.
many.
So that's
Everyone's over
ads
it.
on air's take of everyone's. It's old news already. We'll see you next week.
Woohoo!
Bye.
Bye.